Hello, everybody. Welcome to this episode of Roaming Fruits. And today we are headed to Lisbon in Portugal from the Orly Airport in Paris, France. We'll be taking TAP Portugal flight today from here to Lisbon. And we already checked in online, so we are supposed to go to the boarding gate, which is at gate B19, as indicated on our boarding passes. So yeah, and we're going through the terminal one actually. So we'll be glad to have you come along with us on this trip. Compared with the Charles de Gaulle International Airport, the Orly Airport is significantly smaller. You realize that it has little space for travelers to actually maneuver, but then again, it remains one of our favorite airports in the city of Paris, or in the greater Paris region, basically. As mentioned at the beginning of the video, we were to board from gate B19, and as you can see, it was time to board the plane, and we were asked to proceed to gate B19. The TAP Portugal plane we used for this trip was an Airbus A320, and I must say that the seats were quite comfortable. In fact, I was impressed with the aesthetics of the seat and the comfortability it came with. There was good enough leg room. Don't mind the bag right in front, right below the seat in front of me. It was actually good enough leg room for a traveler in those seats. We're quick to notice the charging ports for devices, electronic devices, right by each seat, and that was good. As expected, there's a tray table for every seat, and also it's important to note that there's no in-flight entertainment on the TAP Portugal plane trip from Paris to Lisbon using the Orly Airport. So it's advisable to probably have your own pre-downloaded entertainment on your device so that you don't get bored on this 2.5 hour trip. But the amenities on each seat is so good that you realize that there's a small holder right in front of each seat and just behind the seat in front of you, where you could put probably your mobile phone to be held in such a position that you're able to look at the screen properly and then watch a movie or any other thing you choose to watch. And interestingly, we got to discover this later on whilst about almost 2 hours into the trip, right? So it's quite something innovative that we would commend TAP Portugal for having. No meals were being served, so it's important to take note of this. You can, however, make an order in the plane when you take a look at the menu book right in front of you, and you could order for a snack or a drink. It's quite reasonably priced actually, so it's not that expensive if you wanted to. We were 15 minutes ahead of schedule in this 2.5 hour flight, which means that we actually spent just 2 hours, 15 minutes on this flight. So we would finally descend, actually make the landing into Lisbon at 9 p.m. local time, because Lisbon is 1 hour behind France. That is, Portugal is 1 hour behind France when it comes to timing. So that will be 9 p.m. local time in Portugal, whilst that will be 10 p.m. local time in France. So we're supposed to get to Lisbon or land at 9:15, but we did at 9 p.m. So yeah. So we're here at the Lisbon International Airport, and we have to look for how to get a bus to the hotel. So what we're going to do is try to figure out how we will get there. By estimation, we have about 20 minutes from here to the hotel lodging. Let's see how it goes. So basically, we were contemplating whether taking a bus or going in by metro, and we went to the Lisbon help desk, and the lady, I must say, was extremely helpful. She even gave us a map and drew it out. So we are now headed to the metro terminal, and we are supposed to take 2 trains. That's supposed to be a bit faster than the bus. Right, so let's see how it goes. Okay, so we had to come out slightly out of the airport and then to the right. So that right there is the underground. Interesting. So we will be purchasing the train ticket or the metro ticket from this machine, and then apparently we need just 1 ticket for both trains. Public transportation in Lisbon is quite reasonably priced, because for this trip with the 2 trains, it cost us just €1.65 to make the trip, right? And there's also a good side to this, that you get printed out a rechargeable card, which is called a Viva card, and that cost us just 50 cents to have that printed out. So what happens is, every time you go to the train station and want to make a trip, you just insert this card and then recharge it, basically. So that's what we did here. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.